Space, the place that's supposed to be silent. Machines up here live on commands. They breathe when we tell them to. But they're the one, Galaxy 15.
$100 million television satellite is out of control tonight. At stake, cable TV programming for millions of Americans. Dave Malkoff live with more on the rogue satellite.
Possibly hit by a solar storm.
I know that Intelsat, who owns Galaxy 15, has been trying to communicate with it. They can't turn it off.
Galaxy 15 is a telecommunications satellite built by the American company Orbital Sciences Corporation and launched in 2005 for PanAmSat, later acquired by Intelsat. It was placed in geostationary orbit. Galaxy 15 provided communications, television, and data relay across North America, and supported federal broadcasts and GPS-related links. All it had to do was receive commands, transmit data, and follow routine orbit correction schedules. And G15 did that flawlessly. To understand why this case was so unique, you have to understand how a communication satellite works in general. Most of them operate like mirrors in space. They receive a signal from Earth, amplify it, and send it back down to another ground station. Each satellite has its own frequencies, antenna angles, and onboard software control. Galaxy 15 worked in the C-band, frequencies roughly from 4 to 8 gigahertz. This band is especially resistant to interference and weather, but it has one weakness. The whole system must be perfectly synchronized. Lose contact with TT and C, and there's only one meaning. The satellite becomes deaf. April 5th, 2010. Solar activity spiked hard. A massive coronal mass ejection, a powerful blast on the sun's surface, reached Earth's orbital neighborhood. Electromagnetic radiation slammed into electronics, and Galaxy 15, like many others, was in the strike zone. Almost every satellite immediately switched to safe mode, shutting down non-essential systems to protect itself. But Galaxy 15 went off script. Engineers noticed telemetry glitches soon after the storm. A few hours later, the link dropped completely. But what happened next didn't fit any scenario anyone had prepared for. Galaxy 15 didn't shut down. It didn't enter safe mode the way satellites normally do when hit by radiation. It kept transmitting. On orbit plots, everything looked perfect. Stable power, solar arrays tracking fine, telemetry still flowing. Except one thing, commands from Earth were no longer being accepted. For the next several weeks, Intelsat engineers tried to send shutdown commands. Different frequencies, different ground stations, nothing worked. The satellite simply stopped listening. All of its antennas and transmitters kept broadcasting, interfering with other spacecraft nearby in the GEO belt. Galaxy 12 and Intelsat 805 were hit the hardest. Their channels overlapped with the zombie signal. Intelsat's official statement was blunt. Galaxy 15 remains operational but unresponsive. NASA dubbed it ZombieSat. The situation wasn't just technically annoying, it was dangerous. In space, there are no traffic controllers, and orbital conflicts happen faster than humans can react. Galaxy 15 drifted about 0.1 degrees per day, roughly 73 kilometers daily along the GEO arc. Slowly, steadily, it passed through the assigned slots of other communication satellites. To avoid interference, operators had to temporarily shut down their own satellites. One Intelsat engineer later said, "We couldn't shut it down. It just kept going on its own course, as if we no longer existed." There was one last hope. Wait until the satellite's battery fully discharged. Most GEO sats are designed so that if the battery hits zero, the spacecraft automatically reboots, and you can regain control. But Galaxy 15 was fed by powerful solar arrays. It looked like it could keep itself alive forever. For months, engineers watched every tiny power change, trying to predict the moment when it would finally fall asleep. 8 months passed. The zombie drifted across the orbit, crossing paths with dozens of satellites, yet never collided with anything. Almost like someone was guiding it, even though everyone knew it was dead. In December 2010, its panels finally slipped into Earth's shadow. Power dropped sharply, systems went dark, and then they came back. When sunlight returned, the TT and C system restarted, and suddenly, after 8 months of silence, the control center screens showed signal acquired. Galaxy 15 was alive again. It began accepting commands, then continued normal operations as if nothing had ever happened. Post-recovery diagnostics showed all subsystems healthy. Only the event log carried the trace of 8 months in complete isolation. After recovery, Galaxy 15 worked for another 12 years. It was officially retired only in 2022, replaced by a new spacecraft, Galaxy 33. Engineers still bring up this case as a rare example of how technology can live without us. Galaxy 15 didn't break apart. It didn't fall out of orbit. It just stopped listening and kept doing the job it was built to do. Sometimes even systems made by humans end up reminding us of humans. They lose contact, they go silent, and yet they keep running. Maybe we do the same sometimes, frozen in place, waiting for someone to reboot us.